There they are, they're so good. Tulisa, Dappy, Fazer are joining forces once more as N Dubz. They are reunited. We're very excited. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Hey,
It's so good to see you.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're more than welcome. There's
Like
music.
you were away for 2 weeks. You look exactly the same.
Well, yeah, what is the secret?
Water.
Yeah.
Drink lots of water and sleep.
Listen, let me. Back in the day, I never heard that coming out of your mouth. What's the secret? Water. I'm like, OK, they have changed.
They have changed.
Sleep at appropriate hours as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
I'd say no stress, but that's definitely not the case.
Nothing says N Dubz to me like a brand new single February drops in April.
There's a reason behind this,
What's
Dermot.
the reason, Tulisa?
The reason is it's about a breakup that happened in February. So now's the point when you're really upset because it's got to April. It's
And you've realised.
and you've realised.
Oh, see, I knew there was a reason.
I always love your videos. Always loved your videos because you always put like there's always some big
like a
helicopter
film.
or something. Exactly, they're like
a movie.
They're like a proper like Mission Impossible
Isn't it?
style. Like where they're going now.
You need a premiere.
We've got a flamethrower in this one.
So is the video dropped? Because I tried to find it yesterday, so it's not out yet.
It's dropping tonight.
7 p.m. tonight.
Yes, it
is that right?
Yeah.
Correct.
So what can you give us a little taster?
It's gonna be epic like any other N Dubz video.
Basically, N Dubz is just about toxic love, you know?
Okay.
Day-to-day, realistic situations that happened, and we just paint a proper picture, basically.
Well, apparently we've got a little clip.
Oh,
Should we have
yeah,
a little
let's
look?
hear it.
Let's take a look.
Flames, smoke, top of a car. The roof is going to come off that place by the end of that video.
It looks brilliant.
SWAT teams come in, take them out.
You're not far off. You've actually gets it. You're not far
N
off.
Dubz is all about male and female perspective back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like the way we pen our lyrics, it's just like it's like how you're arguing in a text almost. You know, but you told me, but kiss me now. You can't be without me, can't be with me, like type of thing. You hurry.
And it's both of them toxic, not
and
just the
it's not just
male.
one side. You've got
Yeah.
the male and the female perspective, and that's what makes it.
You guys, like your family, you've grown up together. You
Yeah,
know?
absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
when you first started, like, how hard was it to break into the industry at the time? And you must be pinching yourself that you're still doing it.
We started when we were 11, and it took us till the age of 17 to get our first little glimpse of success, and then that's when it started flying from there. But it still took another 2 years to really come up. So
we were developing, and from a young age, from 11. So now it's just like second nature to us to like. She might throw a melody at me, and I'll straight away add a harmony onto it. Like, ooh, hit me again, sister, hit me. We literally, it's second nature for us to be in a studio and write great music.
I suppose you don't even have to talk to each other, really. You
Literally.
just know each
Like
other so
insane.
well.
I know.
nano.
We all know what we're gonna. So when we're on stage, it's so synchronized and so rehearsed, and so the people that are watching us are like. And
It's so entertaining.
it's so entertaining, and we all got something to say, but it all makes sense, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you've always, what I love about you
We've
guys
always
is,
done-
you've got this kind of, like, you can hate each other, but you love each other.
Yeah.
Right,
Absolutely.
But also, you've all got such different disciplines. You know, you're a great producer as well. You know,
Indeed.
so it's always worked because of that.
That's been a great dynamic for N Dubz, and we're self-sufficient in that sense. We've never had anyone write songs for us or produce songs for us. We literally put us three in a room, lock the door, and we make albums.
Well, your kid's from Camden, so no one can write for you, right?
Yeah,
You've got
right.
to take your own truth.
Exactly.
I never forget when you on the act. That's why you were such a good judge, because you were so authentic. Because you had kids come on, they'd do a rap, and Tulisa would go, stop, and then she'd literally go, what are you rapping about? And the guy would go, oh, I heard it on YouTube, or it's one of my favourite American rappers, and Tulisa would be like, rap about you.
You, wow. You see?
Because you're authentic. What's so lovely? What have you noticed with regards to the industry back then and now? What's the major differences, Fazer?
To be honest with you, there's a lot more platforms nowadays than there was when we was coming up. Like, you got TikTok now, Instagram's flying.
So much hidden talent, like T was saying before.
We was talking about it yesterday. T was saying that there's so many singers that she's discovering on TikTok like that are fantastic.
Incredible
The talent
music.
is intense, and I feel like the platforms today are giving artists an opportunity to really make something for their careers.
It was much harder to be heard back then than now.
Way
You
much
could just
harder.
go on a thing, record a great take and just put it out, and millions of people could see it.
But that is the
hit.
beauty of now, is the fact that you don't have to do a show in order to be seen. You can literally do your own show at home and become famous.
Yeah, exactly that. Like some incredible artists, incredible, that just wouldn't have got a look in otherwise, and now they're just absolutely smashing it. So
But, you know, the
brings
incredible
some
thing about you
artists.
guys is you have a hiatus, right? You come back. So how long's the hiatus for?
9.5.
9.5 years, right?
years,
You
yeah.
come back, you start writing music. Do an arena tour last year, which sells out. Not many bands can come back and sell out arenas after being away for 10, 11 years. That must have been such a buzz going back on tour.
It was a buzz. Like, I was thinking, we'll do 1, and then maybe 2, like of the O2, and then it was like, went to 3, and then it went to 4 O2s,
they said to us-
and then they were like, right, we're just going to do a summer tour and put you in parks.
No, before that, they offered a stadium. I said, can we do the... They said, what about the Emirates? If you're going to do 4 O2s, well, we'll go to North London and fill it up and do one big show there.
Now
so
we're
we were
looking at
thinking,
next year.
we was thinking, you know what should we do? But we like touring and we like going to shows and having fun, so we thought, let's do a few of them. Let's do a longer tour.
Triple the dates.
Triple the days,
you grow, and life takes over, and you get some knocks.
Yeah.
So actually, when you're young and you go on stage, you're fearless, right?
Yeah.
But when you're a bit older, you know, and you've been through some ups and downs, did it take a while to want to go back on stage and put yourself out there?
I was hesitant to want to get back on the stage, but once I was, it was just like, it just kicked in. It was
Like
robotic, second nature. And I think another reason I was nervous is because back in the day, I used to always have a little whiskey shot for Dutch courage. And then this tour, I was just like teetotal. So I was a bit nervous, but it was like second nature.
Little chamomile shot instead.
Yeah, exactly.
So tell us about this
Bit of
new
Lion's
album,
Mane.
because we're really excited. This new album's coming out, but the thing is, what people don't realise, you've actually been working on it for about, 6 years?
Yeah.
We got back in the studio for the first time 6 years ago, and then we'd sort of been stepping in and out, and then 3 years ago we were like, right, we're really going to do this now. And then the past 2 years has just been non-stop. But then obviously COVID happened, and that delayed everything. But I think great timing. It's all happened and worked out perfectly.
Brilliant.
And then the tour, the winter tour.
Yeah,
we're going to smash that.
The summer tour come in. The winter tour was sick, incredible.
Shout out to the fans for that one. That was mad.
But the summer tour is going to be absolutely epic. I can't wait for Gunsbury Park. That is going to be incredible.
What was that like the first time you played again in an arena and you stepped out?
It was mad because we stepped out to one of our classics called Ouch, and it's like our, I don't know, it's like our Wonderwall, for example.
Yeah.
And we stepped out to that song, and to hear 25,000 to 20,000 people singing that song word for word, it's like,
So
okay,
loud.
they're still so engaged in this. And
You got an audience who grew up with
in
you
there.
as well. That's so lovely.
insane.
So now, I guess you saw some of people taking their kids as well.
Well, do you know
A little
what?
young for that,
Because what we
maybe.
noticed is that before our concerts, you had to be over 14. So a lot of people couldn't come. So I'm seeing just loads of 18-year-olds and like 20-year-olds, and they're like, yeah, we were just too young to turn up at the time, but they can now. So it's like double the fan base. It's great.
My son's a big fan. He's 18. What was you going to say?
Bring him to the summer tour.
I will.
Yeah, bring him.
I'm just glad you're still wearing your hats.
Definitely a hat wearer.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's 2023, so you've got to switch it up a little bit.
That's right.
OK, so the video's coming out tonight,
Absolutely.
7 p.m.
And
We're
the
excited
single
about
Feb is
that.
out now, and then the dates are coming out this summer. So good to see all three of you.
So
Likewise.
good to
Likewise.
see you both,
Love you
man.
guys.
My
Thank
favourite
you.
duo.
Hey, get out of it.
To you.
In just a moment.